Okay, this is work. Okay, this is gone the move now. Let me just move this a little bit. Aha! I think I have just gotten this figured out now. So... Okay. Haven't gotten a webcam hooked up yet, so, or at least for very minimum, haven't gotten that in yet. I might do a bit of messing around at the end of the stream, so, yeah, hopefully we've got some people up and live now. I'm gonna wait for that a bit, and in the meantime, I think we are just about ready to start running trains. So, trains. So, first things first, I'm gonna wait until there's some more people coming up. Apologies for the lack of a bit of thumbnail, but hey, never done this before, so that is just something I can start learning. Okay, it looks like we're starting to get a few people in. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in. Alright, we've got 5 people watching now, so I think we are ready to begin a test start now. It is thundering outside right now. Hope that all's gone by the time the 4th comes. Because I'm American, you know. So this is just the contest I've got today. I am in TRS 2019 on the Canadian Rockies map. Pretty much a pre-installed map. Along with this contest I've got, it's pretty much the only Canadian contest I have. Because I thought, hey, why not? It's Canada Day, so might as well just do some everything all Canadian. This, though, is a third party. Specifically the Canadian Pacific D10 models from Trainz Forge. They're pretty good models overall. And I've just got one that's with an oil burning tender and the centered headlight as well. There's like a high headlight version too, but this is just what I'm going with. One of the most numerously preserved steam locomotives in Canada, so that's be a good pick. This is like also the only Canadian steam locomotive I've been able to find at the moment. So, with all that said, I think we are ready to begin. Whistle's a little poppy at the moment, so the bell's fine though. It's swarming outside. And this is just the cab space of the thing. That's a pretty decent cab, but could be better. I guess it's kind of typical of Trainz Forge. They've done some better cabs than this, like on their Union Pacific Big Boys, Challengers, and Southern Pacific GS locomotives, as well as the Western Pacific equivalents. And I'd say they're basically the second best third-party Trainz website to find locomotives from. Only being topped by, of course, K&L Trainz, which is basically, for the most part, a freeware version. Whereas Trainz Forge usually makes the better freeware stuff. K&L, it's better payware. Gonna join Discord, or will it not work? Oh, that's from Peanuts Railfan 1225. I haven't really considered doing it on Discord quite yet. I'm just gonna go with YouTube. Okay. Train feels a bit anachronistic. Yeah, it's sadly the only Canadian stuff I've got. And I wanted to use a steam locomotive because, you know, why not? Part of what made the second Freedom Train, specifically the one with the Southern Pacific 4449, Texas Pacific 610, and yeah, Reading 20 and 101, so successful, as opposed to just using it with the diesel, which was unfortunately the case for the Freedom Train's Canadian counterpart, which wasn't quite as successful. Oh, this crossing's annoying. This little thing popped like crazy. Okay, mic's working. Just gotta speak a little louder and adjust the volume and all that. Or however I'm supposed to do it. Holy cow, it is storming outside. What's your thoughts on about the Canadian Pacific Kansas City merger? Well, I've taken pretty well to it. It's not like a repeat of Penn Central, at least at the moment, because they're not duplicating lines, and I kind of find it good for Kansas City Southern to do, because they've been vastly overshadowed by the larger American railroads for so many years, so it's about time they finally get a partner to finally be able to properly compete with them in this privatized world that is the American rail industry. Oh gosh, I cannot talk. And I know that Union Pacific has responded a little aggressively, saying it's disrupted competition, but at least it didn't do as much as what it would have been if Kansas City Southern merged with Canadian National instead, because that would have created a monopoly, and we don't like monopolies in this country. Hurts the competition. Competition breeds innovation, they say, and it's kind of the basis for the American economy, so it is a little too soon to start speaking right now about the merger, about how successful it will go, but hopefully it can turn out to be something quite good. I'm gonna turn the game volume down. See if I can be heard a little better. Speed up. Yeah, Trainz is not multiplayer. Besides, this isn't a multiplayer session anyway. I am using Trainz Railroad Simulator 2019, or Yeah, Trainz Railroad Simulator 19, often just abbreviated to TRS 19. Which is hence why I even have this Canadian map and all these Canadian cars, because it's one of the stock maps that you get with the game. Whereas with Trainz: A New Era, which is what I used to use, the stock thing with it was C&O's Hinton division with the C&O Canal, which is also in this game, but TRS 19, as far as I know, is a little newer than Tane. And I just switched over to this eventually because there were many assets that, there were just many assets like the NS Horseshoe Curve and some other Trainz Forge assets, like especially the USRA Mikados, that they're compatible with TRS 19 but not with Tane, which is why I just eventually made the switch to TRS 19 as well. I don't know if the D10 is only works for TRS 19, but I do know that the Conrail SD70 Max that I got from Jointed Rail, they only worked with I couldn't get them to work with Tane, but got just fine to work with TRS 19 as well as future versions like Trainz 2022. Gorgeous. I gotta say, this observation coach is quite nice, actually. The only asset in this concept, apart from the diesels, where you actually have an interior view, unlike the other coaches where if I try to go for a cab view, it's just gonna take me right back to the cab of the locomotive, or whatever, or this, depending on what I was clicked previously. Yeah, this is a pretty big map. managed to derail a scene in Okinawa by accident in Trainz a new era because I wasn't paying attention as I was changing my music selection on Spotify and ran it to points which were set against me. Yeah. Gosh, those are like so annoying. Points being set against you. I'd say at least 90% of every derailment I've ever suffered in this game, or pretty much in any Trainz version, has always been the result of misaligned points. You know, what's so annoying too is that once a train is like a certain distance away from a point, it won't let you set it, and so you're basically just screwed. Unless you, of course, use the, you go to edit Trainz and just move it to an adjacent line to kind of cheat that out. Yeah, that's one of the big things I'm going to have to do when I prepare for my 4th of July stream on whatever American map I go on, is make sure all the points are set correctly, because during a test run, which I wasn't streaming, that just so happened to happen while I was also being distracted with testing track sounds on another Trainz Forge asset. Said asset being the Denver and Rio Grande Western Challenger, because turns out that that asset, along with the big boys that they make, they cause a lot of sound popping, which I tried to at first rectify by just reducing CPU usage as much as possible, but it didn't work, unfortunately. That is until I got some custom track sounds from this guy called SA, and put on certain rolling stock that made the popping go away. Alright, we are starting a bit of a climb now. I've actually never been to this section of the map yet, so we're gonna have quite some climbing to do. I'm gonna open the windows up. Open the hatches up too. Get a good shot of this. Have you tried the Grimace Shake? I don't try shakes. Or whatever that is. So I don't have to say no to that question. If he's asking me it. A little bit of a road shot. Alright, we got 6 people watching now. Slowly going up. Highest we see at the moment. Now try to get distance from it because pop mounts sounds it makes are annoying. That's a plant. Huh. Wait, no, it's not NASA. No. It's just some chemical company or concrete company. Emblems on. Yeah, little power plant.
Detect your milepost, or 4.9.
No defects.
Detect your milepost, 4.9. No defects. Total axles, 5, 6. Train speed, 4, 2. mph. Detector count.
The other day on Train Sim World 3, I think that's what it stands for, I crashed the LMS 8F into a parked goods train as I miscalculated the timing of the stop. I've had even sillier moments from my earlier days in this game. I remember a few times trying to do a Polar Express run on the Legacy of the Burlington Northern route on, I think it was like the night before Christmas. There were a few set points which caused me to go pretty much right into a dead end and crash. And, yeah, I didn't have enough time to stop, unfortunately. Besides, I was kind of going too fast and the sidings were not long enough for me to stop. Like, the K&L Polar Express is, like, insanely fast. Like, it can easily go well above 100 miles an hour. Over the camera. Another ridge. Hindsight time. Ooh. More farmlands. Oh. Another aerial shot. Oh, there was a crossing. Oh, what's this? There's a bit of a highway crossing. Look at the tracks. industrial area. Strip trees. This is part of what they gotta do in Canada sometimes. Oh! Oh! Yep. Still on the switch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Slow down a bit, then. No. Huh. It worked. I thought I was going to derail at that moment. I'm pretty sure derail mode is still in arcade. I haven't set it to none yet. For safety, but oh well. Nothing happened. That's good to know. Ooh, rich. Did one. Maybe that one. Aerial shots. Wowzers. This is impressive. That's more impressive landscape. But hey, it's Canada, you know. Got some of the coolest landscape out on the planet. North America, for that matter. Of course you get some cool landscape. Yeah, especially when there's railroad tracks in it. Shows what they're capable of. And by them, you know what they are capable of conquering and building through. Speed limits going at 25 miles an hour. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. I need water. Right under a rock. Really big rock wall.
Detector milepost 0.0.
That was it with that. That was it with that. Detector. Ink detector. Gosh, I cannot talk. Yeah, that's why I keep pretty much complaining about having a terrible voice, because, yeah, I can't talk and I can't project things properly on my mouth. Which is, upsetting.
Detector milepost
But
0.0. No defects. Total axles.
gotta do a little quick hand with it.
Train speed 2, 3 mph. Detector
Hey, water.
count.
So bad. Okay, it seems we're starting to lose some people from the stream. I don't blame them, though. I know nobody expected me to stream today. I know it's been a little bit of just not much talking, but with the higher audience, yeah, I would have had to do a lot more talking and all that. I'm just not a good conversation starter and all that. And you can tell I don't like to hear myself talk. Because I can listen to it too, because I can hear it too easily. Let's see where we are. Okay, getting pretty close to the end of the map, so just might make it to the end. I gotta say, though, the detail they put into this, though, is magnificent. There's even a bunch of really high mountains in the map, which is just amazing how they can just put it into the map and still make something that a PC can run just fine. And the views up there are amazing too, but unfortunately I don't have my draw distance set high enough to see a train from the top of one of the mountains. Another deep. Oh no, this is a bridge. Ooh, this is a pretty nice looking bridge. Oh gosh. Oh, keep it safe, keep it safe. Keep it safe. Okay, that's as stable as I can keep it. a little stormy over here. Close. Still ain't done yet. Oh, finally someone else has responded in. Saying he was bored until I started this. Great to know. This is it. Approaching the end of the line now. Coming for it. Ah, nice little tunnel. I stopped too soon, didn't I? Oh well. See how far they go into it. Alright, and that is just basically, yeah, kind of the edge of the map. So I didn't really stop too soon. Oh, well, folks, that's basically it. That's basically the end for this test live stream on Canada Day. To all my Canadian viewers, I wish you a happy Canada Day and hope your celebrations go all well. And to everyone else, including my American viewers, I will see you, hopefully, again in just 3 days when we finally do the 4th of July live stream on a random American map that I have already. And where I will hopefully be much better prepared and hopefully have a webcam to, yeah, show my face and all that. At least my mic is working. In the meantime, though, once I throw this train out, I'm gonna do a bit of messing around with OBS and see if I can get my webcam to work. Yep, and it's off. Okay, not really. Maybe I'm gonna have to do this a little later.